Somewhere in this mountain range lies a museum-like ghost town, and we're just searching for it, scouring all over the place, but I'm confident it's gonna be up ahead. Let's go check it out. Right in the distance. I don't know if you could see it or not, but it's right there. So this is a really neat gold mine in the state of Nevada. The mine itself is over there. We'll see it last, and we're gonna go see that mill building, and then up top is all the cabins and a workshop to the right of us. Starting at the bottom level, I'm really hoping there's gonna be a lot of stuff left behind. I love seeing that. And there is. We got lucky. Look at this. Right off the bat, a workbench with all the tools they have. Tons and tons of nails and bolts. Notice warning, dangers in and around mine shafts, tunnels. It's just saying, be cautious, because this is BOM land. And then got a chair. Let's see if anything's, no, not really anything left behind there. That's how they heated the place, because these Nevada freaking winters are cold, so they needed that. A pull start, looks like to a lawnmower. Yeah, Briggs & Stratton, 3 horsepower. Wow. I'd like to know how old that is. Calcium lactate caps. Look at that. Old spark plug. Let's put it back exactly where we found it. Look how the sand is eating away this mill. This door is stuck in the sand, so you couldn't open it if you wanted to. But then the glass hasn't been vandalized. Climb up the stairs to the second level of the mill. And this was the chute. So they had it on a conveyor system, which is very unique. Most of them I don't see like that. But basically, all the rocks would come through this chute, and then this conveyor system would move them. And then I assume you had maybe a bucket underneath. And it would catch all the rocks, and you would bring them out from here. And then down below was just a workshop area, tool room type of situation, till we come up top to the second level, which I'm curious. Oh, hey, lizard. What's up, buddy? I'm curious if this will open. Now, oh, kind of. It kind of opens. Then got the lock. Nice. Look at these windows. It honestly doesn't look like vandals have been to this spot. It just all looks like natural decay. I don't think anyone's vandalized. We're so far out, nobody knows where this is at. And then a shaker table. Nice. Looking back down at those 2 levels, now we're on the 3rd level, which is the top level of the mill. And climbing up these very sketchy stairs. Chevron Blazo fuel. Bunch of old fuel cans, nuts and bolts, couple belts, some rope. Yeah. Next level. Yeah, that's the ore chute. That's a nest. And this is the top of the mill, so basically this opens up. They even have a handle, and you would open this up to shove all the raw materials in, and they come right from these mines all around us. Oh yeah, all the other buildings we're gonna see in a minute. But yeah, so it dropped through this ore chute into another ore chute into the second to the bottom level where you had that conveyor system. And then once it's processed, it goes right out this mountain to wherever it needs to be. That is a massive water tower, but you needed it for these mountains. They don't get water. Look at how dry it is. Trees can't grow. Nothing could grow out here but sagebrush. But now we're gonna look at this building, which is an old cabin. This is the front, so I'm really excited to see what's inside, because it looks like it's in good condition. That's all locked up. We'll check the back Then old school fridge. What's inside, you guys? Just some cans, nothing onerous. Nice. Nothing really. Oh, we're in. This place is in amazing condition. Still got pictures hanging on the walls. Got the table, which kind of flaps out as an extension. I love that TV. Look how old that is. Erase picture, add. Then there's a bed. The couch and another bed. Yeah, that's pack rats. That's the work of pack rats. Wow. So clothing hangers and then just a bunch of linen. Aftershave. Skin bracer. Some batteries. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't touch that. Sewing thread. Alright, one last look before we go to the next cabin. I'm hoping it's in good condition like this. And when I say that, I mean with everything left behind. Because this is a cool place. But then you go into the kitchen, and coal or wood. You could use either or. Okay. I don't know how these work. I've never seen one fully functioning before. Red Hill Gold Star Claims. Tonopah, Nevada. I guess a hint if you're trying to find where we're at. Oh, wow. You still got matches and a matchstick holder. I don't know if they'd light. I'm sure they would. Going down to the next. A whole thing of dried milk. That has to be old. Blue Seal, Vienna, egg noodle and cheese dinner. Let's see the expo. Expiration date. 15.51 cents. What? Oh, that's cheap. Dang, I guess we're screwed now. I feel like this whole place just looks like a grandma lived here. This is a dead giveaway, these plates. Come on, look at that. And then bunch of old pots and pans. Alright, let's close that and see the next one. It's just cleaner, nails, and a lot of old paint. Last but not least, gasoline can. Oh, whoa, magazines. Look at all these. Alright, this is neat, but we're gonna get out. July 2010. Somebody posted their Jeep picture. It's a nice Jeep. I like the two-door ones. I feel like I need to speed up this video because it is just so much to see. We've seen that house, the mill, water tower, and now a most definitely imported home. They brought it in on a truck. Let's have a look inside this weird house concoction. We're in. It's like a old office. That's what it looks like. A mobile office that they used for living in. Yeah, essentially a bunkhouse. They would have had 2 beds in this room. And that's it. That's it for this room. Now this one is very empty, but another bedroom. And then the drawers. Pack rats, of course, are living in them. And back to the living room. Bet this was a storage room. Complete floors. Interesting. Point of reference, that's that mobile office that we went into. I'm betting that's what it was at the beginning of its life. And then an outhouse tipped over. Coming over, another outhouse, water tower. Looking back at that mill. Followed by the house in good condition. Now we're gonna see that workshop in the other outhouse. That doesn't open. So that's the stovepipe next to a truck bench seat. One of my favorite things is seeing the old newspapers. So as we enter this old workshop slash garage, I'm hoping, and speak of the devil, we got them. Ah, that chair's seen much better days. That's gone. Another cupboard. I'm assuming it fell down. It was mounted up on that wall. Old firewood. All the newspapers. Yeah, okay. Candidates pack, governor race, Nevada. September 2nd, 1990. Everything on the tables. Tons of tools. We'll look at one more newspaper. September 8th, 1990, Reno Gazette-Journal. It only costed 35 cents. But of course, that was when journalism, advertising was paying very well before the internet came over. Now newspapers cost more because they don't get as much in advertising. Reno Gazette-Journal, and yeah, another one from August 24th, 1990. Nothing's inside. But what's crazy is all these stacks of newspapers. At one time, the miners who worked here we're just reading them all, you know? Now we're just sitting. The old gas can, new fuel pump, GM. Okay, let's get out of this workshop and keep going. Winch cable, just spotted that. All wrapped around. That's neat. Something tells me there's nothing at that old mine. It's all caved in and long gone. The remains of the production buildings is all that is there. And really the cynosure is this ghost town. So many buildings in such pristine condition where it just looks like they left. They left one day and never came back.